What up?
What
What's
up?
going on?
Everybody's hot now. What's up?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome
Good
back.
evening.
Good evening.
I am in the top position, so apparently I am hosting this evening. Welcome everyone. Why am I echoing?
Oh, it's
Can you hear
me.
my own?
There we go. I know.
Francois.
It's every time. Every week I do it.
Hello, Susan. Welcome.
Hey, Susan. Welcome. Hey, thanks.
Guys, it is our 2-year anniversary of the very first Games Lounge tonight. Tonight is the 2-year. It's been 2 years since we first played this. Whatever this game is,
whatever this travesty, whatever this travesty is.
and look how far we've come. We're
I
late.
went back. I went back to watch some of the first episode, and decided to wear the same shirt I wore 2 years ago.
It's funny you say that because I wanted to know. I was going to ask one of you guys. I didn't have time to look at it. What I was going to try to pick the same game I did the first time.
I went back. I have the game. It's in a bin, and I think we've extinguished those cards anyways.
Oh.
But if in Robes Lounge, I wrote them down. If you guys want to replay, I'm paraphrasing the questions, but we could replay the first game I brought to Games Lounge.
That would
That's
be
funny.
nice.
What was mine? Do you remember what my first game was?
I fast forward past your part.
Of course. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have done the same though. I'm acting offended, but honestly, I would have done it.
It was
too.
not Balderdash Jim, and we're never bringing Balderdash in here.
Yeah,
no matter what anniversary it is.
Was it Balder?
Yeah. No anniversary will ever bring back Balderdash.
Unless it's like my birthday on Games Lounge, then maybe we'll have Balderdash. No, you remember I did that Balder. I did Balderdash. I did Balderdash that one time. I did it again, but I did it better. And everyone was like, "Okay, if you're gonna do it that way, then we're gonna do it that way, right?" Yeah, I know.
All right. Anyway. Well, like I said, welcome everyone to Games Lounge. It is a very special Games Lounge. So I brought my very special snack all the way from Los Angeles, California, in the Target there. I have my extra toasty Cheez-Its. These are toasted, and then they're toasted again for some
double the Maillard reaction there on that one.
Yeah. They are
fun
delicious.
Fact.
Basically, they taste like crackers. So that's what it tastes like.
Super cheesy, very toasty crackers. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't believe it was so close between the last game and this game. I forgot to go get my snacks.
Go get them.
So, okay, I'll go get them. You introduce yours. I'll be right back.
I'll introduce my snacks. I rarely bring snacks to the snack lounge because I tend to eat dinner kind of right before, so I'm always full. But today, and this is similar to Andrew's very special snack of California double toasted Cheez-Its. Recently, a favorite snack of mine have been reintroduced to grocery store shelves. Lay's oven baked potato chips in the big bag. For quite some time, they haven't been on grocery store shelves. You can still get them at Subway, but I rarely go to Subway. So when I saw these on the shelf the other day, I was like, yes, they are coming home with me. And to complete my very bland snack, I need to wash it down with a nice cold can of unflavored sparkling water.
I love when it's specified as unflavored. It'd be like, if you don't like flavor, try our unflavored water, because it's got zero flavor to it.
And for some people, that's what bothers them. My girlfriend doesn't like sparkling water because of the flavors. So we found this. We visited my sister, and she had this in the fridge. And I gave one of these to Ruth. She's like, "Oh, well, we can have this. It's water with bubbles. That's great." She doesn't like the limes or the strawberries or the cherries.
Mike is currently in Whitby with Jason, and they are going to have their little
what do we got
man
going on over
party.
here?
They're having a man party in Whitby. So Mike is not here tonight. He is in Whitby hanging out with our friend Jason.
That's right. So that's why he was online for the show, but now he's got better things to do with people. In person.
Yeah.
What do we got over here? That's a lot of liquids, Susan. That's a lot of liquids. We're drinking tea and eating soup. What happens if this is not Stay in Vegas. You both have COVID. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Well, I
it
hope
is
you're feeling
rough.
better there.
So here's how well how well we've come in the last 2 years. We have started this show and we don't even know what we're playing tonight. What are we playing tonight, guys? We haven't even talked about it.
No, there's a game on the floor over here from last time. And so
Okay.
if we don't come up with anything better, I'm just going to grab that off the floor and play that.
I do have a game, and I had to run to grab it because I thought I'd have more time before the thing. But I have my game that I just bought at the Goodwill, and it is Trivia by the Pound.
Well, speaking of pounds, can I talk about my snacks for a second?
Snack lounge. Okay. All right. I'll back
Just
up.
because, no, these are
Snack
special.
lounge in here.
These are really special because here's the thing. You know how much I love mashups, right? Mashups are great.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So my wife got me these, and I'm gonna let you guys choose which one I open.
Ooh.
So these are the Lay's mashup flavors.
Yes.
And this one includes. Oh, you guys will do, yeah. So this has got a mix of Dorito spicy sweet chili heat and Lay's barbecue right here.
Okay.
And then this one has a mix of ketchup and Cheetos cheese.
Ooh.
So it's like Cheetos cheese and ketchup chips, but like it's not half and half. They mix the flavoring. So it's not like one chip is ketchup, one chip is cheese. And then this one is sweet chili heat, which I love, and then barbecue. So I'll let
Try
you
that
guys...
one because I'm curious about that, and then let me know if it's good.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the sweet chili heat because that's my Dorito flavored as well.
My Lays have none of that.
None of it. They're original though, which is funny because these are original as well in a different way, in the way that contronyms, words that can have different opposite meanings. Like yours are original, meaning they have no flavor on it, and mine are original because no one's ever thought of this before.
Jim is up here in the chat blaspheming right now.
Whoa!
Ketchup chips suck, and that is just man, I cannot disagree with that anymore. Ketchup chips are like my number 2 chips behind dill pickle. Dill pickle number 1. Yeah. Ketchup chips number 2, right there.
Ketchup chips are great. They make me wake up with terrible heartburn, but I mean I love them for it anyway. You know what I mean?
Love it.
We've got one vote for so that I would consider that we get ketchup and cheese. Ketchup chips sucks. So I'm assuming he means the other one then.
Yeah.
Then we got a barbecue sweet chili heat vote, and then we got a ketchup vote. We need a tiebreaker. And I think I'm gonna go AB.
Okay,
yeah, you said sweet chili, right?
Heat. Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to hear how good that is.
Let's do that. Sweet chili heat. That's one of my favorite Doritos. That is not zesty cheese, and so that's the one I'm gonna go for. Let's give it the attention it deserves. The smell is delightful.
Ooh,
it smells more like barbecue than sweet chili heat, but you got that sweet chili heat in there. The chips are nice size too.
Did you guys know that, going back to ketchup chips, that you can only get ketchup chips in here in the country of Canada?
Yeah.
That it is not available in the US of A.
That's right. Neither are they have dill pickle chips, but they don't have Lay's dill pickle chips over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Whoop.
Uh-oh.
That was a waste. These are great. They taste like barbecue mostly, but they have that little extra je ne sais quoi, as our people say.
I will check them out. I will definitely check them out.
Delicious. All right, let's go. Let's play some games.
All right. So, my extra toastness over there. So I just picked this game up on Friday at the Goodwill, my local Goodwill, and it was a whole whopping $2.29, and it is Trivia by the Pound.
I love it.
And this Trivia by the Pound happens to be about movies. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if this crowd or if these guys here like movies or not. Matt, do you like movies? Are you
I have a movie game coming up.
and tonight?
Tonight, yes.
Oh wow, the movie. Do you have a movie game, François?
I will find one.
Yeah, we got to make it all movies tonight in celebration.
I do have one actually in my office.
We need to get the enlistment of the MTC up. The new sign-up sheets went up today. Ladies and gentlemen, head over to Mack Flash Entertainment on Facebook. From there, you'll find the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship Facebook group. You will find pinned to the top the new sign-up sheets for the summer tournament of the Premier Division and the Fan Division. Jim has already made his intentions known. He wants to play badly.
All
François
right.
also is signed up.
I will be there. And if you just, I want to put it out there. Like, people feel threatened by, a movie trivia championship. It's got to be. There's always me to beat already. So that's all. Like, already, you're already going to be not last place. So make sure you sign up, because it's just a lot of fun. It's great to be part of it.
All right. So, I'm going to start, and look at that. There are, in fact, 5 different categories. Those categories are comedy and cartoon, which is one category.
Mm-hmm.
Action adventure, which is the number 2 category. Drama or musical, which is the 3rd category. Horror and sci-fi, which is 4. And awards, which would be 5.
Oh, God. The Matthew category.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds these categories sound so familiar that it seems like 2 other boxes of my cards have the same categories. I swear. It's just different branding on the box.
There you go.
That's probably what it is.
And me and Kim were talking about this today, and it's like games like this that are for people who play Trivia Pursuit without actually doing all the they just ask the questions from Trivia Pursuit. They don't actually play with any of the game pieces. So we're like, I don't care about the game pieces or like rolling dice. I just want to answer some questions. So then, hence, these were born out of that.
Yeah. You burn through that stuff real fast.
So, gentlemen, you have your whiteboards ready?
Marker's dead already.
Oh, yeah. Out of here. Boom. Out of here.
Oh, this one's tight. Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Tight and smooth.
Yeah, when that lid's tight, it's going to be good.
All right. So, is people in the crowd ready? Let's go. Let's do this. So, question number 1 is going to be from the comedy or cartoon category. What brother directing team created Dumb and Dumber, Kingpin, and There's Something About Mary? That question again. What brother directing team created Dumb and Dumber, Kingpin, and There's Something About Mary?
Now, in case we've got some people watching on Facebook or YouTube that have never played this before, we're going to be taking turns hosting different games.
I'm doing a bad job hosting right now.
No, we got excited with our snacks and our anniversary.
Sure.
And so, feel free to play along. Do not answer in the chat, of course. At the end of the round, we'll go over the correct answers. You'll be able to share your points with us, and then we can share our points with you, and then we're going to move on like that. At the end of the night, once the 3 turns are over, we might turn it over to you guys. If you've got a sort of a movie trivia game at home you want to pull out, pull out during that Robes Lounge.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
Action and adventure. What 1993 thriller featured a murdered wife, a one-armed man, and an obsessed detective? Oh, I don't know about that question. Does he count as a detective? He's not really.
He doesn't.
He's detective. He is not.
Well,
a
he's
detective.
detecting.
I mean,
he's detecting.
The sequel is called What He Is. So,
Yeah.
So that's a faulty question. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's a faulty question. But anyway, what 1993? If you didn't get it after the one-armed man, then you're not going to get it anyways. What 1990 thriller
or all of those hints
featured a murdered wife, a one-armed man, and an obsessed detective whose sequel is a policing agency. All right. Question number 3 is in drama or musical. What Elvis Presley film has the song "Can't Help Falling in Love"?
Ooh,
big song.
Wow.
What one of his movies? He's only got a few. Does that come from? Okay, what Elvis Presley film has the song "Can't Help Falling in Love"? All right.
When I was a kid, I used to think it was funny to change the lyrics to "I can't stand falling in love with you," which I thought just changes the meaning completely right there.
I think that's the Weird Al version, right?
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. In fact, he has a song that songs a lot like that. That sings a lot like that. It's like "One More Minute."
1 More Minute is my favorite Weird Al song.
So 1 minute, it's a great,
Yeah.
great song. He says really awful things in it, which is amazing. And
I love 1 More Minute.
it sounds just like I can't stand falling in love. I just said it again.
Yeah.
It just sounds like the same song. Anyway,
I love it. That's my favorite Weird Al. My favorite Weird Al version.
the
song.
things he says he would rather do are just so good, and they're so exponentially worse as the song progresses.
Well, what's
That's
great
what I
about
love
it,
about him.
and it's a slap in the face to all the idiots who say he can't write an original song. That is an original Weird Al song. That's not a parody of any other song.
Nope, they're all of his originals are better than his parodies. I will say that.
Very good.
I've always said it. Yeah.
All right, number 4. This is my jam. Horror sci-fi. Oh, and of course it's a
Be sci-fi.
and it is a question about a thing that I hate. In what state is Clark Kent, aka Superman? Thanks question. Born in. These questions are ridiculous. He wasn't born in any state. He was born on Krypton. He wasn't born in this state.
You don't know that Krypton isn't divided into states. Do you know the geography of Krypton?
So I'm about to throw these questions in the hot garbage after like 2 of them that are like bad after this.
That's great.
I mean, like, what state did Clark Kent grow up in? It should be the question. Not
that would have been a better question. Yeah.
Where is he born in? Where did he grow up in? So yeah, what state did Clark Kent grow up in? I'm going to paraphrase this.
It's good.
Trash.
I like it.
Trash.
Now, okay, no, never mind. I was about to.
It's gonna be trash. A third strike. If it gets the third strike, boom, right in the garbage. All $2.29 down the drain.
No, I'll take it for inspiration. I'll throw it up.
No, then you'll use some of these questions and they'll be garbage.
No, I'll use them for inspiration.
Well,
I'll modify
what else
them
is new?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go our final category, which is awards, and who won an Oscar for her role as a gang rape victim in The Accused. Yikes! Who won an Oscar for her role as a gang rape victim in The Accused?
Oh my God, I don't.
It's
Recently
a tough
in the news.
Yeah, it is a tough watch. I mean, any movie that's got rape as the main subject or anything is a tough watch. But
I try not ever to bring up stuff like that when I write trivia. And even tonight, one of the things I did for the what year is it? I had to use like Mike Tyson's convicted of rape, and even then I was like, I should use something else.
Yeah,
I hate using that word. It just brings everyone down, you know.
True. All right, gentlemen. Let's see those boards, please.
Aries goes, "You get what you pay for."
That's
your
fair.
game.
That is fair. There's a reason why this is in like the bin at Goodwill, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Whoa! You don't know these are all correct, Frank.
No, well, it's you. I'm assuming.
All right. So, the directing team that made all those great comedies is the Farrelly brothers.
Yeah, I wanted to get their first names, but I only remembered Peter, and I had to look over.
Bobby is the other one.
Peter and Bobby Farrelly.
Peter and Bobby. Which again, trivia by the pound. Come on, at least give them both their names there. The action adventure one, the thriller that features a U.S. Marshal, not a detective, is The Fugitive.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
I don't care. Yeah, that's the good line. All right. Question number 3 was the drama musical. The Elvis Presley film was Blue Hawaii.
Guess. That was a guess.
Yeah, same here.
Good.
But I'm like,
Very
of
good,
all
gentlemen.
the ones, like, there's one about the army or whatever. I forget what it's called. Not In the Army Now. That's a different movie. But anyway. And I was like, it's probably not that one. You know, so I was assuming it sounded like a Blue Hawaii type thing. Yeah.
All right. What state was Clark Kent raised in? Was Kansas. He was born on Krypton. And Jodie Foster won
Jodie
the
Foster.
Oscar.
Yes.
The future star of True Detective, Jodie Foster.
I
can't
know. I
wait.
saw that.
I can't wait.
I thought they were done
I'm
with True
excited.
Detective after the last thing, and we hadn't heard about it for a while. And now
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, season 4 is coming up." It's like, "Oh, you haven't given up on it yet?" Okay.
Man, season
that's
3 was awesome. So
Was it? I haven't
definitely
watched
wait
it.
for it.
No,
Oh,
I
you
have to
should
watch
definitely watch it. It's very, very good.
Good. I
Season
like the
2,
first one
people-
for sure.
People are like down on season 2, and I get it, but it's still really good. It's just not as like good as number 1. Which how can you be? Because it's number
No,
1 is
nothing could be
perfect
better than
television.
number 1.
Perfect
With the-
television.
Oh yeah, for real.
But number 3 is really good.
Okay. There you go.
All right, what
So,
did you guys get on that, guys?
I got
Yes,
5.
let's see your scores.
5 out of
I got
5.
5 as well.
What do you guys get in the crowd? Jim got 5 out of 5. That is a movie trivia competitor right there, showing his skills.
That's right. It's the audition right now. Susan says, "I got 0. Go me." At least,
That's all right,
Susan, you've got 1 fan. That's great. Everybody else, feel free to send in your scores in the chat whenever you want. There we go. Paul, Aries Angels 2. Paul with a 1. And a 1 and no skills. And then Jim also had the guess on Blue Hawaii. Very nice.
I actually can't. I'm drawing a blank on his other movies.
That's the thing. Was
I would
Viva
probably
Las
say-
Vegas a movie of his, or just
Yeah,
a
it
song?
was.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's what I had
And then-
originally, and I erased it.
The one where he's in the army there.
That one.
You know,
the
the
one
one
that
who's in the
eludes
army.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it
and
right
then-
now.
Is Heartbreak Hotel one of them too? Or Jailhouse Rock? I don't know. Who knows? Who
Jailhouse
cares?
Rock,
Elvis sucks.
maybe. Yeah.
Let's see. Elvis Movies. All right, we got... oh, my God, there's so many. Love Me
Yeah.
Tender, King
Oh.
Creole,
Yeah.
Oh.
Love in Las Vegas.
Love in Las Vegas.
Yeah. What else is there? I still haven't found the army one. I still haven't found the military one. I mean, you Jailhouse Rock, GI Blues.
That's the one.
Is that it?
That's
the
not what
army
I was
one.
thinking about. I'd never even heard that title before.
No, that's the one where he's
Flaming-
in the army.
He's in a movie called Flaming Star. He's in
Oh.
Wild in the Country, Blue Hawaii. There's a bunch. Kid Galahad.
Oh.
Galahad. That sounds like a John Mulaney comedy special. Kid Galahad. Roustabout. He's getting a ton of movies. Probably all straight to...
Speaking of Delaney, I know you guys watched. Did you? I don't know. What Matt did. Did you watch the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? François?
Not yet. I can't
did.
Oh,
wait.
buddy, it is so good, so good. You're gonna love it because it's directed by Akiva.
It's
and,
Lonely Island. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
Lonely
it's
Island
Lonely Island,
Disney movie.
And there's so many jokes,
Now,
many
did-
jokes, and so many little things in there. You're gonna eat it up.
I can't wait.
You're
Did
gonna
you
love it.
see the Kimmel? So Jimmy Kimmel got COVID again, but this time it was like out of nowhere, and all the guests were already at the studio and lined up and ready to go for the show, and they're like, "Uh-oh, Jimmy can't make it. He's got COVID." So they turned over to Mulaney and Sandberg, who were both supposed to be guests on the show,
Yeah.
and they said, "Why don't you guys host?" And so those guys on the fly hosted Kimmel together, and
That's amazing.
the first portion is they interview each other. So it's Mulaney interviews Sandberg, and then they switch, and then they interview. But like for both, they do the whole. So you brought a clip today, but they both brought the same clip. Obviously,
That's
they were there,
amazing.
so they show the same clip. They tell the same jokes. It is so great. And then you think that's the bit. No. Then they proceed to sit behind the desk and host together and have all the rest of the guests on as well. And it's just a shit show, but it goes so well that you're like, yeah, this was amazing. This is totally worth it.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah,
I definitely
really
wanna check
good.
that out.
Really- yeah. So anyway, there you go.
All right, Matt, what do you got for us?
We're going to continue the movie trivia edition of this show, but we're going to do it a little different. There's a chance for multiple or much more points than just a simple question and answer, because we are going to play dun-dun-dun,
Oh,
Ooh.
dun-dun-dun.
Oh, I don't know about like Family Feud. So it's not actual answers. It's like what people think is the answer. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
I'm
it's
down. I'm
movies.
down.
And I picked some very good questions that you
All
will
right.
all have to answer. Some of these are 4. Most of these are 4, and then 1 5. So, as Family Feud has been known to do, each question is surveyed amongst 100 people. Top 5 answers are on the board. If the players here, François or AB, gets any answer on this card, it's 1 point. If you get the number 1 answer, that'll be worth 2 points, and that goes the same for everybody at home.
Now,
I love this Mandela effect time.
Now, when was this game around?
2021.
Okay.
Ooh, recent.
Because that factors in, because there's like the game's from like 1982. Then we're gonna
and they're like, what's the best action movie starring Bruce Willis? You're like, there's been a lot. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Name something you'd expect a villain to do in an action movie. Name something you would expect a villain to do in an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question number 2. Other than John Wick, other than the John Wick series, name a movie starring Keanu Reeves.
Fuck. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, there's possibilities, but
There's a lot, man.
yeah. But come on.
I guess.
A lot of
I
people are
thought
saying-
that, but then I thought of another one. I was like, oh,
Mhm,
there's at least
mhm.
2. There's at least 2 that I'm like could get
Yep.
top billing there.
Yep. Good point.
It's interesting because some people will write down an answer, I'll read them off, and their guess won't be on it
I know.
Wow.
at all.
Yeah. That's why I'm like. That's why these games I'm like. That's ridiculous because it's like what we think is going to be obvious. It's asking a bunch of yahoos, whoever they interviewed for it, right? They
It's-
could be like,
no,
and
you
some,
gotta
like,
imagine.
guy
We see this
down
problem.
They
in
obviously
like,
don't-
Hokkaido going,
Yeah. In the middle of the day as well.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
calling
yeah.
people at night when they're home. They're calling people who are at home during the day. Those people are answering these questions.
It
Yeah.
says on the box, all Yahoos were fully vetted before.
Oh, okay. Vetted Yahoos is better. Yeah. Some Yahoos.
Okay, number 3. Name a famous movie sidekick.
Oh, wow.
man. That's tough.
Jeez Louise. A famous movie sidekick.
Mm.
I'm drawing a blank. I mean, I've got some, but
So we have a lot of opinions on Family Feud. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to be a trivia champion
yeah.
to play.
Well, it's true.
And Jim's
That's
opinion
it.
is, if the replacements is number 1, throw the game out.
I agree. I agree with that.
That's so great.
That was name a famous movie sidekick was question number 3.
It's terrible, yeah.
Question number 4. This is a tougher one.
Mm.
Name an actress that won the Academy Award for Best Actress in the 1990s.
Jeez, that is specific.
So there are 10 possible answers.
Oh,
want-
and here's a fun fact. Some of these answers could be wrong.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
When you think
it's
about
what
it, it
people
could be
think
like,
about
well,
it.
I think this person
Yeah.
won one in the 90s, so do I. Mandela
Yeah, yeah.
effect. It's what
Yeah.
it's what Jim was saying about the Mandela effect. It's like if everyone thinks that this one actress won an Oscar in the 90s, that'll be an answer on the sheet.
True.
But that's the other
That is
thing.
true.
You could be right and also wrong because it's just not on the card.
Right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because there are 10 Best Actress winners. There's only 4 on this card.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So that was name an actress that won the Academy Award for Best Actress, not supporting actress, Best Lead Actress in the 1990s.
Oh, that changes my answer. Hold on a second. Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'm just going with what I think people will think, not based on like, because I'm like, I know a bunch of the ones that won, but
Hold on, I'm trying to think of a name here. Hold on, what's her face? I can see her in my head. What's her name? Ah, jeez Louise. I'm doing that blank because I'm overthinking.
Paul D, my guy.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Name an actor with the first name Kevin.
Okay, if this isn't number one, then we are definitely fighting. Me and you yahoos. Me and the yahoos are fighting. If this isn't number one, I'll be furious.
What's her freaking name? Come on, what's her freaking name?
Question number 5 is name an actor with the first name Kevin.
I'm gonna write this and then screw it, but it's because I want to say something and I want to give it away, but I like why. Oh, got it. Sorry.
I'm just going to bring up a list of
Got it.
the best actress winners in
Yeah,
case
that'd be great.
people on the chat say, "Oh, I said this person," and I'll just confirm that yes, they did.
So go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go get my game, so I'm ready for the game.
There you go.
Cool. In the 1990s. All right. Okay, this is interesting.
Because I'm thinking of some 90s winners, and I'm like, it's not what people would think of winning in the 90s.
Right.
Like I know at least like 3 that I know of that people were like will not think of as winners.
Okay.
But there's one that if somebody didn't put this one on here, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay. Okay. We'll kick things off with category number 1. Name something you'd expect a villain to do in an action movie. Now, people at home, type in your answers, throw them up in the thing so we can see what you said. I guess François and AB, if you want to
do it now, so it's relevant. Yeah, I wrote talk too much, as in overexpose the.
Yeah,
plan,
I was gonna put monologue.
Monologue. Yeah. Give away the plan.
Me and Susan are on the same page. Kill somebody.
Kill somebody. Yeah. There you go. Susan says kill someone. Paul says kidnap, blow up, or take over the world.
What are we gonna do tonight, Brian? Try to take over the world.
Same thing we do every night.
Okay, number 4, die. The villain will usually die at the end of the action
chances
movie,
are, there's a good chance.
Number 3, they'll shoot someone.
Yeah.
Okay, does that count as kill somebody?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Number 2, kidnap somebody.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Paul
D in the house.
Uh-huh.
And then finally, number 1, they'll kill somebody.
Oh my god.
That's 2 points.
Oh my god.
2 points for me and
2
Susan.
points for kill somebody and 1 point for every other answer.
2 points if I've killed somebody?
Yeah.
Is it like traffic rules, like driving rules?
Yes. Prison rules. I'm like, I'll just draw these little
teardrops
on my face right here. Don't worry, they're in dry erase. It doesn't count.
The next category was Keanu Reeves movies. Everyone at home, throw in your answer.
Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves movies. All right,
top 5 answers on the board.
I put The Matrix. I'm with Jim on that.
Matrix as well. So Jim, yeah.
Matrix. All right.
Matrix.
The answer is not number Matrix.
If it's not Matrix, we're done. Yeah.
Yahoos.
Well, it's going to be okay. Let's say that it is.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting what movies didn't make the list here.
Yeah. Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted was the other one. I was like, is Bill and Ted or The Matrix or like Things Are Rotten?
Right.
Denmark.
Number 5, Point Blank.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Point Blank.
Mm-hmm.
Point
Blank is not his movie. It's Point Break.
I think yes, it's supposed to be
Oh
Point
my
Break.
God!
The
Yeah.
card says
Gross Point Blank is Cusack.
Point Blank
is
And
Point Break.
And
yeah.
Point Blank is a Lee Marvin movie from the 60s, and it is awesome. But Keanu Reeves is not in it. It's
maybe
Point Break.
now I'm wondering if they wrote
Utah,
it in
too.
French first and then it came back translated incorrectly, because the French side says Extreme Limit.
And that is the name of it in French. Point Break's name is Extreme Limit in French. Yeah.
So if you wrote Point Break, it doesn't count because this is Moop's rule. You needed point blank for the point.
Oh my gosh.
Friggin' Yahoo, man.
I love how Paul says it could be speed as well. Yeah. Wrong answers on cards can be blamed on the people surveyed.
It's true. Because they could have said Point Blank, yeah.
I'm like, that movie there, that Point Blank movie. You're like, all right, I guess. Yahoo.
Number four, The Lake House.
Oh yeah.
Really? Come on. I know you.
I've seen it.
Reaction I want.
Like, come on. Like, of all the when you think of Keanu Reeves,
yeah.
The Lake House is what you think of?
If anything, that's like a Sandra Bullock movie with a bit of Keanu Reeves in it.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Get out of here.
And then number 3 is the prequel to The Lake House, Speed.
The prequel to the
other Keanu Sandy movie.
Yeah. The alternate dimension, multiverse version.
Yes. Number 2 was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
There we go.
And the number 1 answer with 2 points was The Matrix.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm killing it already.
I will back up
me and the
2 words.
Are all right so far.
Yahoos.
Or as the French like to say it, La Matrice.
La Matrice.
La Yahoo.
Let's see if Point Break.
Movie Sidekicks is the next category.
Oh boy, this could be rough.
Yeah.
So
top 4 answers are on the board.
Okay, hold on. Where we put? I put Robin, as in Batman and Robin.
I was gonna put that, but I didn't think people would say that. I don't know why. I wrote Short Round.
Oh, that's a good
terrific.
One.
Right? I know. That's the only one I could come up with, and I was like, I don't know why I couldn't come up with a sidekick. As I thought Short Round.
Popped in my it just what popped in my head when you said sidekick. I'm like, well, Robin is the most famous sidekick.
Same for me as well, but I'm like, but the movies were terrible. Any movie that had Robin in it were awful. So you know.
hey, you bite your mouth.
Robin.
66 Batman rules.
Shark Repellent. Oh, Hutch from Scar. But they're partners. They're not sidekicks. They're each other's sidekicks, I guess.
True.
All right, let's see.
Number 4, Donkey from Shrek.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
That's fair.
That's a good one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Number 3, too far down on my list, or on this list, in my opinion, Chewbacca.
Yes, sir. Yes,
what
sir.
a Wookiee.
Yeah, what a Wookiee indeed. That's a fantastic one.
Wait a second. What? Carry on.
Number 2, maybe the Yahoo answer, maybe not. Tonto.
Oh my God!
Sidekick of the Lone
there you go.
Ranger.
There's people at home during the day.
There's your middle of the day people getting called. Yeah, for sure.
Retirees calling up the retirees in Florida.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Tonto. Jeez Louise.
The number 1 answer worth 2 points is Jim. Also almost said Tonto. Robin.
Yes,
the number 1 answer.
Go for your instincts, eh? Go for the instincts.
Let's go.
So, just the thing I've been blown away by, and you guys will be like, yes, François, but I didn't know this. Catherine Bigelow, the first woman to ever win an Oscar as a director, directed Point Break.
Yes, yeah, François. That's where she got her chops, man.
Yes, François, he says.
Yeah.
That just blows my mind because the movie is notoriously known as like a an action movie, like a stereotypical action movie, right?
I was like, watch where you tread here, young
No.
man.
Like it's known as a it's stereotypical action movie. You know, they make fun of it in Hot Fuzz. You know what I mean? As being that, did you ever shoot your gun up in the air while screaming, whatever.
See, you say it's making fun of. I call it inspirational.
Yeah, well, it's
100%,
tribute
man.
too, but you know.
100%. They love that movie.
Yeah, but there's
And
a
I
tone
do
to
too.
it that sort of implies that
Right.
it's like it's an empty movie. It's a, it's sort of a it's a brain candy type of thing that you watch to be entertained. It doesn't have any. It's not The Hurt Locker, is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
Also directed by Catherine Bigelow.
But that's what I'm
Well,
saying, and
that's
that's
what
why
she
it's
said. That's what she won the
that's why it
Oscar.
blew my
That's the
mind that
Oscar
Point
winner.
Break is directed by the same person who directed The Hurt Locker, which is pretty
Yeah.
great.
The other movie that she directed, which I would recommend, is for
Dark
those that
Zero,
are-
Zero Dark 30.
No,
Love Zero Dark 30.
Zero Dark 30 is
Haven't seen
really good. But her other movie that I would recommend that for those who like that sort of thing is called Near Dark, and it is a vampire movie with Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen, and it is very good. And it's,
She also did Strange Days in '95.
nice.
I did not know that, but yeah, Near Dark. Here it is. Right
Near
here.
Dark
Yeah.
is very good. It's one of my favorite vampire movies.
Interesting. Oh, it has the guy from Darkman in it. What's his name?
Liam Neeson.
No, where is he? I don't know his name. The old guy. Troy Evans. No, not Troy Evans. Anyway, point being, Catherine Bigelow. Come on. Do it.
Yeah, she's great.
Do it. Yeah, I'm going to watch a lot of stuff by her for sure.
Category number 4. Name an actress who won the Academy Award for Best Actress in the 1990s.
She's
Next
she's
time
already
we'll
been
ask
brought
the
up.
question. Yeah. So
She's
I
already
wrote
been
that
brought up.
first.
Yep, she's already been brought up, and if it's not on there, I'm gonna be furious.
That's
Jodie
what I
Foster.
wrote first, but I scratched it out and wrote Meryl Streep.
Who
As
didn't
my
win
second
an
guess.
Oscar in the 90s.
In the 90s, I think she missed that one. That
Oh,
I think she
decade.
did. Yeah, she did
Yep.
win an Oscar in the 90s. I was going to write Julia Roberts, who also didn't win an Oscar in the 90s, but
She was the next
people would have
decade.
thought. Yeah, people would have thought that it was from the 90s.
She was the first one. She was the first one of 2000. Julia Roberts.
right.
We got
Aaron
Foster,
Brockovich, right?
Foster,
Yeah.
Winslet. That's his Yahoo answer.
Not in that decade. No.
As in he Yahooed it. He Yahoo searched it.
Kate Winslet, not
we
that
had-
decade.
and
Didn't-
Michelle
didn't
Pfeiffer.
Winslet win for Titanic?
Nope. Nominated.
Mm.
But she won for The Reader.
All right, so Streep's a no.
Streep is a no. Okay.
Boo.
Top 4
Yeah, but it
answers.
doesn't matter. Like we've said, it doesn't matter if it's a no or not. It's what.
Oh, it could be
what's
on the card.
thing,
Could
right?
be on the card, right?
Meryl Sheep is on the card, but
Yay!
not Streep. No. it's not.
Bah.
Is that what it is? Meryl Sheep is on there?
No, it's
really?
not.
Oh,
Chris just put on Blue Hawaii. He's
Number
a perfect
4.
companion to this to our show.
Number 4, Helen Hunt.
yeah, as good as it gets.
Twister, how good as it gets.
That's good as
No,
it
yeah, she went for Twister. Twister, I love it. Her and the Flying Cow. Her and the Flying Cow got the Oscar nod.
gets. Number 3, Jodie Foster.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right. I'm okay with her not being number 1, but at least she is on the list.
Number 2, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, that's 99 for Shakespeare in Love.
Yep.
I can't believe this person, Gwyneth Paltrow.
And the
Gwyneth
number 1
Paltrow.
answer, Susan Sarandon.
Oh, nice for Dead Man Walking, right?
Correct.
Oh, there you go. Hey, the Yahoos at least all got ones that were correct.
Yeah, the winners that didn't make it, Kathy Bates,
Oh,
Emma
Misery.
Thompson,
Emma Thompson, which one? Pride and Prejudice?
Howard's End.
Oh, is that?
She won for writing Pride. No, she won for writing Sense and Sensibility, though.
Mm,
Holly Hunter for the piano.
yep.
Jessica Lange for Blue Sky.
Mm.
Frances
Wonder if that
McDormand
one-
for Fargo. is
Fargo,
missing
that's
from
right.
that card. That's
Oh, heck yeah.
big
That's a huge one.
and
Miss
finally,
McDermott rules.
and Hilary Swank for Boys Don't Cry.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't like her. I don't like Hilary Swank.
I don't really know her or like remember her from anything. So
She was the next Karate Kid. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
yes,
don't like her.
that's right.
That's why I don't like her. You ruined my Karate Kid
was
movie.
she a bully like Danny Russo? That guy was a dick.
Cobra Kai season 4 this September.
There we go.
I heard they play on that in the Cobra Kai. I have not watched Cobra Kai, but I heard they
what?
play on the whole,
François.
the memes about like how Danny Russo is actually the bad guy in the movie. He's not actually he's not actually that nice,
François, when we hit end broadcast of this program,
yes, sir.
Press play on episode 1, season 1, and you will. I guarantee.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
It's good. Is that good?
Guarantee that you will like that show.
Okay.
They're all on Netflix.
You don't even have to be a Karate Kid fan to enjoy that show. That show is fantastic.
It's good on his own, eh? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it a try.
And the final category: name an actor with the name Kevin, with the first name Kevin.
If this is,
I didn't see your you've been flashing your board, but I didn't even look. I don't know what you got.
Kevin Costner. If it's not Kevin Costner, I'm fighting Yahoo.
I got Spacey.
Oh, free him.
That?
Not free him though. He's in trouble again. Kevin Spacey.
Worse. He's in worse trouble. He just got accused of 4 counts of assault in the UK now. Damn, bro. Easy.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, Bacon.
Oh, and
Bacon.
Kevin Hart is a big one too because it's a recent game. I'm going with the Yahoo. I'm going with the Florida retirees on this one.
But I know, but the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, right? He's in everything,
That's true.
so it could be him.
Oh,
let's
man.
see.
How many answers are there?
4. Top 4 answers on the board.
Oh my gosh! So that leads to one of these.
We
guys
have a
out.
Spacey as well.
That
And
leads one of these guys.
this may be the Yahoo answer. Kevin Connolly is number 4.
Come on, come on!
No, it's to the point where I gotta look him up now.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, Turtle? No.
No.
No. His no. Here, I was gonna say his
Kevin.
The guy that his assistant there, his second and the actor's like best friend, right?
Probably.
Kevin Connolly.
I think I watched one episode of Entourage. Whom? Asks Jim.
Yeah, exactly, Jim.
So Kevin Connolly, he's the guy who like on Entourage is like the actor's best friend, who's like his
sure,
like manager or whatever it is. Yeah.
Right now, Scott is pumping his fist.
Yeah, he's got. Oh my God, it's my show. Yeah.
The rest of us are like, great. Cool.
Yeah.
There's another Kevin. Isn't Kevin Dillon on that show too?
Yeah, Kevin Dillon is on that.
Yeah. In fact, 2 Kevins. My 2 Kevins.
All right, number 3, Kevin Hart.
There you go.
Hey,
that's a point.
So we're gonna have a big Kevin off this list.
Big Kevin off.
Number 2, Kevin Bacon.
Yay, there it is.
And the number 1 answer worth 2 points, Kevin Costner.
There you go. Thank you, Yahoo. Thank you, Yahoo.
Nealon has been in more
wait a minute.
films.
This is Kevin Costner.
Then Connolly, yeah.
They spelled it wrong.
No, I'm trying to. This was Captain Holt's husband on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, Kevin Costner.
Costner,
yeah.
That's fantastic.
Wow, I got a very, very awful score on this round. I got 2 points total.
I changed my mind about Family Feud. Hey, Yahoos! I'm sorry that I spoke ill of you. Yahoos, you're all right. You're all right.
It's like, sorry, I spoke ill of you, but still calls them Yahoos.
Well, they got to know that I'm addressing them,
right?
Scores are coming in 4 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Very nice.
I like
7 out of 10, and a compliment. You're welcome.
Aww, that's worth
agree,
10 points right there.
I agree, Paul D.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
All right. So
and
I
Susan got 4.
Just don't play that game while Mike's here. He will lose his mind. He is not a big fan of Family Feud ever.
He does not like the feud, eh?
Nope.
All right. Mine is. I thought it was all movies. I thought I had a movie one, but turns out I don't. I have a movie. This one. So what I'll do is I'll pick only movie questions.
Okay. All right.
I'll skip off the TV ones and I'll pick only that. The other one in here is the sports one.
No.
Nope, not doing that. Here you go, Jim. This one's for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Best of movies, best of TV and movies.
It's so funny because like I'm the only one on the con man that's just like semi-sporty. This people are thinking this, and Scott, when Scott shows up, he's sporty.
Yeah.
But when like we play and it's just the five of us, and so tonight when you asked that golf question, Mike was like, Andrew, and I was like, what do I know about golf or anything else?
Yeah.
Like,
I've asked that question before at trivia as well.
For
How
the
many
record,
golf
I
clubs?
did get it.
How
For the
many golf
record,
clubs?
I did get it right though, because
nice.
my dad likes golf.
All right. Oh, so it's good. The cards, I think, sort of. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's pick from those. Some of the cards are more TV. Some of them are more anything else. This one is full on. This one is like full on sponsored. It's all Ice Age questions on this one.
Oh,
you gotta love that.
Yeah, can we not use that card?
Can we not use this card?
Like 30 minutes of that movie before I shut it off and
Ice Age is great. They're great movies. Yeah,
I didn't laugh once. I didn't laugh once in like 30 minutes, and I was like, "Boom, you're out of here."
Such a grumpy grump.
No,
here, this is your card for you right here. 28 weeks later.
Yeah,
a whole card based on 28 weeks later.
Let's go.
This one too. You're down right here. Little Ally McBeal, huh? Well, yeah, I didn't know these are separated. Some of them are like themed by movie. Look at this, a whole card on Doogie Howser, MD.
Wow,
that's great. The answer is not Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's his buddy's name?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's right. I don't remember.
Vinny, isn't it Vinny?
Vinny. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna randomly. Oh, that's too easy. No, it's great. It's been really hard. Let's go. Number 1. In what film can you see college student Bluto Blutarski playing a zit?
I have the 4K of this.
In what film can you see college student Bluto Blutarski playing a zit? I think Jim was with you on the Ice Age, where he's like, unfortunately, they made 10 more.
I don't understand. I literally don't understand how that's a thing.
My kids love them. They're obviously not made for us, I think is what it is. But they do have some really good moments. I mean, you look at the cast, too. It's fun. You get Leguizamo and Dennis Leary.
Which is why I was all in to watch it, because I love Dennis Leary, love Leguizamo. I was like, this should be perfect for me. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But
in what 1995 film do former students come back to perform their music teacher's orchestral composition? That is question number 2. In what 1995 film do former students come back to perform their music teacher's orchestral composition?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to skip that one, but I'm going to go to the next one. It's like, you might as well to be like, here's the plot to the movie Breakfast Club. Let me now ask you what the movie is. It was like, in what 80s film did the Brat Pack report for Saturday morning detention at Shermer High? I'm like, can you give me more details?
In which a Simple Minds song plays.
Right, exactly.
Don't forget about me plays at the end.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's the next one instead. Sean Austin played this title character as a marginal football player who succeeds on Notre Dame's team. I'm not skipping 2 questions.
Sports alert.
Yeah, sports alert. Sean Austin played this title character as a marginal football player who succeeds on Notre Dame's team. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. All right, because she was brought up earlier on. Let's bring her up again. Julia Roberts is just one of the locals in what coming-of-age film about a Connecticut seaside eatery? Julia Roberts is just one of the locals in what coming-of-age film about a Connecticut seaside eatery?
Mike hates this movie because it would always come up in trivia questions, and he'd never seen it, and it would always come up. He's like, I freaking hate that movie. I've never even seen that movie, and I hate that movie because it always comes up. And like, so he
And every time it comes up, he doesn't know the answer.
Yeah,
obviously.
So he would continually guess it because it would always come up, and it would never. Then after that, it would never be the answer. So you'll forever hate this movie. Carrie's joined us, and she knows the answer.
And she knows. I also like Jim. It's like, was he need drafted by Lions? Why? Because he's marginal? Is that because I said he was a marginal football player? Is that why?
Yeah, they do have a lot of those.
He's not great, but he's got heart.
That's right. Jim, you're absolutely right. That did sound like a shot question. When I'm done, we're doing a shot. As soon as I'm done my round, we're gonna do that.
Shot.
Yeah. Some of these questions I'm gonna ask just because they're not. This is not an official question. I'm skipping over this one, but I love it. What film focuses on the loss of male virginity and the love of warm apple pastry?
They put half of the answer.
I know. And on top of that, the category is actually like it's like categorized movie bites. Like, so you have that extra hint in case you wanted to know.
Word.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so how many am I at? 3 or 4?
4 down.
4.
Okay, 4 down. Here's one more. Let's go back for no, yeah, that's too easy. Okay, let's go for this one. Let's go back to the 80s for our older fans. One 1980 musical fantasy film was set in a nightclub and starred Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly. What 1980 musical fantasy film was set in a nightclub and starred Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly?
This soundtrack is pretty banger.
Yeah, my dad had it on, or my dad and mom had it on either vinyl or cassette. But that's how old this movie is. Yeah.
I don't like the movie, but that soundtrack is pretty killer.
Yep. And Olivia Newton-John's got a great name because I've seen it used twice as a trivia team name. So either as Trivia Newton-John or what's the other one? There's 2 ways to do her name. I forget now. It's and joke ruined. Trivia Newton-John or Olivia. Forget it. I forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. It's time for our answers. Here we go. But yeah, see, the movie's terrible, but I can't get the song out of my head. Yeah, that's right. All right, so at number 1, in what film can you see college student Bluto Blutarski playing a zit? I even omitted the John Belushi in brackets because I didn't want to give it away. It is Animal House. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
National Lampoon's Animal House.
Ooh.
Fair.
In 195 film, do former students come back to perform the music teacher's orchestral composition, Mr. Holland's Opus?
Tearjerker.
I remember, I think I was a kid. I was too young to appreciate it. I'd probably have to watch it again to really get it. Skipped over the Breakfast Club, but we landed on Sean Austin playing a marginal football player in Rudy.
Rudy.
That's right. This is the one, Go Home. This is the one with the big... Because he's Jewish, right? Is that what it is? And they don't like him because he's Jewish?
No,
that's
you're
School
thinking
Ties.
of School Ties.
School Ties! That's the one I'm thinking about.
School Ties rules. I love
that was another good one right there. Yeah. Julia Roberts is just one of the locals in what coming-of-age film about a Connecticut seaside eatery? Mystic Pizza is correct. And on the card having to do with the X, skipped over X-Men, American History X, and Xena to bring you... Xanadu. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, Carrie's right. Brendan Fraser is in the Jewish guy in.
That's right. Thank you. I confuse those movies.
Yeah, man, that scene when he's out in the rain is banger.
A banger. Show. I'm gonna be pulling out this box a lot more because it's really easy. Of the 15 questions, I had to skip most of them because I was like, this is way too easy. It's just giving it away. But I love it for that. We're gonna keep that for later. Excellent. Whoa. There you go. I think you guys got me this one.
Nice.
Yeah, for some reason. What there you go. There's your game. Paul D, 2 out of 5 on that one. I just said it was super easy and made everyone feel bad who got a low score. So Apologies for that, but there you have it. Are we robes lounging it?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Matt's gonna pull it out.
Okay, I'm going to get my robe.
I ain't bring mine. Mine's all the way upstairs, and I've already wasted enough of your time, so I'm just gonna sit here.
You know what? I'm not either because it is warm. It is heck of warm in here.
It's nice in here, but
I'm sticking with it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, good. One of us has to be a true believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my Obi-Wan Kenobi rewatch.
Oh, that's right.
I want to rewatch it too. We got to.
I haven't watched it yet.
Stay tuned to the channel for the upcoming LFG Obi-Wan episode 1.
One and two.
It'll be approximately 2.5 hours long because we will be talking about all of the finer points, which there are many.
I heard it's great, man. I heard it's great. Didn't it? Okay, so when did it come out? Today?
Yesterday.
Midnight last night.
Yeah.
So like technically today. Okay, so I thought people were already watching it.
Night.
Yeah. People were watching on a Friday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Because I heard people going, "Oh yeah, it comes out tomorrow." And I was like, "No, it don't." Yeah. Thanks Susan for showing up. Thanks for being here.
We're not done, Susan. If you want,
we got one more quick round. We're going to be playing our anniversary round right now. Oh boy, cracking up in a cold one too, eh? Crack open a cold one with the boys.
Room temperature one, more like.
A room temperature one, yeah. Like my second beer too. It's been down here for a while. But we're going to be playing the first game that Matt brought to Games Lounge 2 years ago. The same questions.
All right.
Reworded. Is that what you said?
Well, I got the gist of it. So I'll be paraphrasing the questions, but they'll be the same questions.
Sweet. I love this. This is good because it's like one of those, like when I do trivia, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to repeat a show. And I'm like, what if people remember? And people always go, so what if they remember the question? They might not even remember the answer, so it doesn't matter. Like,
it happens often. We will be at the Manchester kicking ourselves about getting a wrong answer. And then 6 months later, the same question shows up. And we're like, we wrote down this. Yeah, it was that. No, it was the one we second guessed.
It was the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Good. Not that happens often, repeating questions, but it does happen. And this just let me know that people do notice. By the way, I often go, I don't know, like how long? 6 months, a year, 2 years,
well,
3 years,
to the end of time. To the end of time.
It could also happen when we play that game at the Manchester, and then half a year later go to Parks, and that's when it comes up again.
There it is again.
I literally am looking at the perfect game that we got. I saved that.
He scored a perfect game at Parks.
At Parks?
We scored a perfect game at Parks because we had played the game before, and it is sitting. So I can see it from here, right here.
Full disclosure: Parks is 20, like 26, 20. Yeah, 20. It's 6 months behind Manchester. Yeah. So if you count the number of shows,
yeah. For the most of for the record, we had done very well the first time go around, and so all the ones that we got wrong, like Matt's point, we were stewing over. So we knew those answers because we were like, I remember getting that one wrong, and I think we were like 50-50 on one of the answers to get that perfect game, and we guessed right. So yeah, that felt good.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay. This the category is 90s television.
Oh, sweet. Geez. Sort of fitting with tonight's theme.
Question number 1. How many seasons of MacGyver were produced?
Is that 80s? Wouldn't that be 80s television?
You said the exact same thing 2 years ago.
Nice.
I'm so predictable.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it was on a long time. I mean, we watched it. It was like that was weekly. That was like a weekly viewing in my house. Like, and even I think I told this story, Matt. You'll like. So when we used to watch it in my house, I had an 8:30 curfew, and it ran 8 to 9, and my dad would be very adamant about like, nope, your curfew is 8:30, and I was like, I just want to know how it ends. I know I told the story. And then the next morning, he would insist on telling me how it ended, but like line by line, minute by minute. He wouldn't just be like, so built a bomb out of a toilet and he got the bad guys and it was done. He would be like, okay, so then he does this. Remember the guy? And he would like tell me the story of the last 20 minutes that I missed. I hated it.
Now, did I say in that first episode? Did I say do not watch it like now because it ages like the worst out of any show ever?
I think you may have, and then somebody mentioned, maybe it was Mike or Scott said, it's back, right? Because they rebooted episode.
Oh, that's right. Show. I like this. It's like really, it was the same ending each week.
It does not hold up. I watched it like probably about 6 or 7 years ago, like episodes of it, and I was like, this is the worst.
Yeah.
Which people can say, oh, that's because it's from the 80s, and I'm like, screw that. You watch Magnum PI or A-Team, and that shit holds up.
A-Team does not. A-Team, I know, I will disagree with you, and because A-Team, just like the MacGyver had the same ending. A-Team just was always the same sequence. Like it was like watching Knight Rider. You knew he was going to use turbo boost at some point in the show.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, you knew A-Team. Awesome. You were like, you would see a shot of the street. You see a shot of the street, and you know what car he would flip over because there's the shitty car part on the side of the car on the road, and he's like, "That's the one he's gonna flip on and go sideways."
Well, and they're gonna build some like tank in the like some built up garage, and like put some metal plating over their thing. Oh yeah, I love that show. I love that show. But you can't argue with Magnum PI. Magnum PI still rules.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll give you that. Oh, I just saw him. A clip of him. They showed when he batted at a spring training. They showed Tom Selleck at spring training for the Detroit Tigers going at bat against an actual player, and the pitcher does not give him a chance. It's not like, oh, it's a celebrity, we'll be nice. They're like nope.
No pitcher wants to give some celebrity a hit and be like, no, because they'll never hear the end of it. Be like, you let some celebrity.
Oh, you let him?
You?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, they don't. They have too much pride for that. Jim, to your point, the stormtroopers were hired to shoot on the A-Team. It's true. So much so that one of the greatest moments in my television history happened where a helicopter crashed into the side of a cliff, fell to the ground, exploded, and all the guys got out of it going, oh
my head, oh my head.
like as a little kid, like when the helicopter exploded, I was like, holy crap! Like somebody actually died on the A-Team, and then
died.
They showed the shot where they're like, oh. I was like, get out of here, A-Team.
This is like John Wick 3 now. He's like, oh, he's got superpowers? What is this?
I remember laughing so hard because I was like, the helicopter exploded, and somehow these guys like have a couple scrapes on their foreheads. Like,
it's so good.
Gosh. Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Number 2.
Question number 2.
After all that, it's gonna be a long round.
What is the name of the principal at Beavis and Butthead's high school?
Oh God, yeah. Hey, what are you guys doing? Beavis and Butthead. That guy?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What is the name of the principal at Beavis and Butthead's high school?
That's a rule.
Beavis and Butthead.
The only time I didn't stop watching, or like I love that show, is when they shot the music videos. All the rest of the stuff I was like, the music videos were great.
So I will agree with you right there. It's the critiquing of the videos is better. The show itself was not good, but the movie is one of my favorite things ever.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore playing the couple. Come on now. That's great. Oh, shoot. Just drop my cap. You should see the floor. There's literally 3 markers on the ground because I keep dropping them and just grabbing a new one. And there's just markers everywhere. And chips, too. Just like lone chips. Enjoy, mice. They're all for you.
Just sniffing it, getting all high. From markers.
From my markers.
All right, question number 3. What we
Question
got?
number 3. On Babylon 5.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah. Well, that's it.
Did I have the same reaction in the
Yeah,
original? Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
We probably all did.
In the first episode, Earth has just finished a battle with what alien civilization?
The Yahoos. We've had enough. We've had enough of you Yahoos.
We're sneaky sneak. This is a sneaky sneak question right here.
This sounds like a sneaky sneak question. I feel like they watched Babylon 5. Like, sincerely, not ironically.
No, 100% they did. And like right now they would have been like, this is so easy.
Yeah,
like,
come on now.
So easy.
Could you get more basic?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a special edition. I found all the cards. Remember when Sneaky Sneak used to make questions? So I've got them all in an envelope somewhere. We should do a whole episode just of the Sneaky Sneak questions that they sent us.
I'm down.
All right, let's go. Number 4. We're losing viewers by the second. It's insane. Let's crash
Number
it. Let's
4.
go.
Which colored Power Ranger was created by Rita Repulsa and then later became... No, that's not it. Which colored Ranger was created by Rita Repulsa in order to defeat the Power Rangers?
Okay, I'm going to go for the obvious here. I'm trying to figure out what you're giggling at.
Like the obvious one, I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because I had the thought, too. Yeah, I was like, well, you know what I'm saying. It's not what I mean, but you know what I'm saying. There. Yeah, you went there. I went there in my head as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, number 5, which character appears in every episode of Dawson's Creek?
I think I answered probably the same answers in the original one. I'm curious to see if I did, and if I did, this is hilarious.
We'll have to like edit them side by side.
It's split screen, yeah. That'd be amazing.
And just see what we say. We're eating the same chips, so it'd be weird.
Oh, I won't be because I've never had extra toasty cheeses before.
Nor have I had mashup barbecue sweet chili heat. What an age we live in. This is the future, guys. It's the future.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Sports. Okay. How many seasons of MacGyver? There were 7 seasons.
I was going to write 7 and I wrote 8 instead. Actually, I was going to write 11. And I'm like, don't be stupid. They didn't make 11 seasons of MacGyver.
Well, that's how it got into the 90s, right? That's how it got into the 90s.
That's how we made it that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
The principal was Mr. McVicker.
Oh, yeah,
no. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
This is going to be terrific.
Romulans. There was a crossover.
Here's the thing.
Romulans Star Trek DS9?
2 years ago, François' answer was Romulans, and AB's answer was Martians.
What?
Both incorrect.
What?
The Minbari are from Babylon.
I've never even heard of that before.
Dude, can you believe we answered each other's answers, though?
That's amazing.
That's really great.
And the best thing is you laughed at my answer, and you answered it.
I know. No, and I think I probably wrote it as a joke before. And then you went and wrote Romulans, which is from Star Trek, not Babylon.
Deep Space Nine is... Babylon is
no, Babylon 5 is not Star Trek. Deep Space Nine is.
Oh.
And they're same premise, so Babylon 5 is like a station, and so is Deep Space Nine. I think, right? Am I correct?
I thought Babylon 5 was a Star Trek show.
Yeah. It's like, I love this. Like anyone could even know that.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Which Ranger did Rita Repulsa create? She created the Green Ranger.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think it...
yeah, me too.
We went there. We went there.
Well, I think
AB got it right the first time, and then François had Pink Ranger the first time.
Yeah. I almost wrote Pink today. I was going to write Pink again. I was like, who wants a Pink Ranger? Right.
And then finally, which character appears in every episode of Dawson's Creek? AB wrote Pacey just like he did 2 years ago and got it incorrect. I forget what François wrote 2 years ago, but the answer is Joey Potter.
Oh.
Katie Holmes.
The hot
in
one.
Every episode of Dawson's Creek.
Well, I got a big old 0 on that.
I did too. I'm with you, buddy. So
matching your score from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
which we've come that far in 2 years.
That's right. 0 improvement.
0 to 0.
0 improvement. Let's go here. Paul wrote pink. They're Avery's Angels. Green. We got the scores coming in here. 1. I love this one. I said Joey was the hot one because it was Katie Holmes back in her super cute days, and you know they're all hot. They're all hot. Pacey was pretty cute too.
Wasn't didn't the whole I don't think I've seen a single second of Dawson's Creek, but isn't the whole thing that Pacey is recording it because he's like filming the whole thing? I don't know.
No, so Dawson's got like a movie obsession and he films a lot of stuff, but it's not like it's not done like in a sort of there is sort of that aspect to it, but no, he's a big like film buff and he's got the movie posters. In fact, I think he really liked Spielberg, right? Was that
his bedroom looks similar to my office here.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but there it is.
I live my whole life off it.
No, that's somewhat incorrect. I didn't watch Dawson's Creek during its first run. Then it got syndicated and was on TBS, and my sister was watching it, and I sat down, and we watched the first episode. I was like, this is what this show is about? A Spielberg-obsessed teenager? I'm in!
That's what I find out when I did the same thing when I found out that Pacey was sleeping with his teacher. And I thought, what? This is about this? I'm in!
This is my life story!
This is my life! I mean, this is live? Oh, shit. Never mind.
From what I understand, doesn't that happen in, what's the Archie one?
Oh,
Riverdale? Is that what happens in Riverdale as well?
Riverdale too?
Oh my gosh. Maybe Riverdale is just Dawson's Creek. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Wow.
I only remember the theme song. Well, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over before I hear that again. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Thanks, Paula Cole.
We just heard it. Yeah.
Fun fact, that song is not on like the streaming version or the DVDs. Because
it wasn't licensed, eh?
Yeah, it was a new media contract that she didn't sign. So it became who's that Canadian artist?
Oh, not Paula Cole, yeah.
Jan Arden.
Yeah, yes, Jan Arden song.
Yeah.
Really, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that happened a lot. That happened a lot in the 2000s. One of my favorite shows of all time, and it became my favorite song of all time, which is Rolling Stones' "Paint It Black," was the theme to Tour of Duty with the Vietnam show. Mm-hmm. And so I watched it every week with my dad, and I couldn't wait for that Paint It Black intro. And so then I got the DVDs and I went to go put it on, and because of the licensing, it's some other theme song. And I was like, wait, what?
This is what I didn't sign up for this.
I was like, it was like the biggest disappointment. I was like pressing play, getting ready to get into Paint It Black, and it was like,
nope, not today.
That's when I found out about those.
There you go. Look, Aries Angels loves Tour of Duty as well.
Love that show.
Perfect, excellent. And then we got Carrie, who can play Paint It Black on her uke.
Ooh, very nice.
Nice. Very nice. Well, I mean, that being said, that was a great anniversary show right here. I think so. I think we revisited.
Another 2 years of Game Punch.
Please. Can we? That'll be great.
Let's go.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. And
cheers
to
all
of the
they're still watching us after all that crap.
Yeah, it's so great. Thank you, Jim, for the nice comments. You know what it is. We just have fun, and it's a great time here at the Games Lounge. We try to take it sort of, take it lightly, as we say. Do we say that? I don't know.
We've said it. I mean, we've said it. We've said it at some point.
I think it might have been an answer to a question, so it has been said.
It's been mentioned, at some point.
In passing.
But many more Games Lounges in the future coming up. Of course, we got the month of June coming up. So a new schedule of the Mack Flash patron shows will be coming out. Finding out when we're going to be doing some Seriously Trivia, some patron shows. Hopefully following those up with that. We've been talking about it forever. We do want to do a primetime version of Battleship Trivia, which I think would be a lot of fun, so we can get a few more people in the team. So
I'm gonna get a new uniform made for that.
Yeah, maybe for June we'll be able to queue that up.
I'm so excited that this happened this week and not next week, because the COVID con men are going to be doing what their name implies and going to a con once again after 2 years of its absence. We are going to Niagara Falls. Me, Matt, Mike, Jay, Sean, and Scott will all be traveling up to Niagara Falls for our first con in 2 years.
Everyone attending Niagara Falls Comic Con, you'll see us there, and we'll sign all of your all of your paraphernalia that you want.
Let's be clear, they don't have a table. You'll have to find them within.
We'll be scattered around.
They're wandering like normal people. But they'll sign their shit.
Well, I don't know about normal people, because some of them, like Sean, will be dressed as Jack Sparrow or one of his guys. So if you see Jack Sparrow walking around the con, most likely that will be Sean.
Nice. Well, there you go. So, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your the rest of your weekend. Everybody else in the crowd, enjoy your weekend. We got some comments over here. Love the Games Lounge. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of that.
I also feel bad. Shout out to LB, which I probably should have met that message and told her there's Games Lounge. So, like, usually she knows. But she's gonna be very mad when she notices there's Games Lounge and she wasn't here. So
and she missed the.
Put your score in the comments, LB.
Yeah.
We'll read them.
Sorry, LB.
Right. All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Later, Yahoos.
Ciao, Yahoos.